Hello, guys. How's it going, guys? I can't hardly believe what I'm reading. This is unreal. Cowboy Star here. Uh, yeah. Cowboys are having voluntary OTAs. And, man, is this true? I mean, voluntary OTAs are going on, and Tyron Smith already has a strained back. What? I mean, the first day? Are you serious? The first? I mean, no. Let me pull it up again. This can't be. This can't be true. Yeah, there it is, black and white. It's true. Are you serious? The first day of OTAs, and you already got a strained back? No, this can't be true, man. I mean, I knew he was going to probably miss some games, but the first time you step on the field, you got a strained back? Man, this is not looking good, folks, for the Cowboys already. I mean, we're already taking a step backwards. But Tyron Smith already is on the schneid with a strained lower back. Just don't make no good sense, man. Did he do any kind of training over the off season? I mean, this is ridiculous. But okay, good thing we drafted a rookie. Maybe he can end up taking his place, because it don't look like Tyron Smith's going to be in there, folks. Okay, well, in other news, today, well, actually it was yesterday, was Micah Parsons' 23rd birthday. So happy birthday to Micah Parsons. You know, there's a lot of questions this year about the Cowboys, and we don't know the answers to them. One question, will Jabril Cox, who was hurt last year, by the way, he stepped foot on the field and got hurt and was out for the whole season. Will he start? Will he contribute this year? They got him penciled in as a starter, but it remains to be seen if Jabril Cox can stay healthy too. Stay healthy enough to contribute to the Cowboys. Now, CeeDee Lamb has gained about 10 pounds in the off season. Yeah. They got rid of Amari Cooper, as you know. I've said in the previous videos. CeeDee Lamb's supposed to be the number one this year. And he has gained 10 pounds. I always thought he was kind of thin to be even a second wide receiver, but maybe this will help him out a little bit. Is there any chance that we can get Deebo Samuel? He's wanting to trade out of San Francisco. Not the Cowboys. Are you kidding me? No way. They're not going to pay him $20 to $25 million to come. They just got rid of Amari Cooper and was paying him $20 million. They're not going to pay Deebo Samuel, no matter, even if he is better than Amari. They're not going to pay him no $25 million to come to the Cowboys. It would be great if we did, but you know how we do, man. The Cowboys don't sign any kind of big time free agents around here. So that's not going to happen. So just kind of forget that. I didn't even say that. Okay, just let that erase from your memory that I even brought that up, because that's not going to happen, folks. We all know that. But another news: CeeDee Lamb moved lockers. That's right. He's right by Dak Prescott now in the locker room. So that ought to improve his play at least 50 more catches, because he's right by Dak Prescott. Yeah, right. Should the Cowboys bring in Colin Kaepernick? That's another question I have. He's 34 years old, and he hasn't played in the NFL in 5 years. But he's probably still better than the backup that we currently have in Cooper Rush. If it was me, I'd give him a workout, but I would not pay him any kind of big time money. I'd pay him minimum, veteran minimum. And if he can't live with veteran minimum up to $1 million, $2 million a year, I wouldn't even pay him $2 million, $1 million. If he wants to play bad enough, he'll take it. Get back in the league. Dak had an interview on 105.3 The Fan. He says he's feeling great and he's looking faster and stronger out there to a lot of people than he did last year. That's good news if you're a Cowboy fan. He asked if the Cowboys have taken a step back, and he was dumb enough to admit that the Cowboys had taken a step back since losing Amari Cooper. But he says they have young players that are going to fill that void and haven't had a chance yet to show what they can do on the field. But he has confidence that the Cowboys will compensate for that step back that they have taken. And like I said, CeeDee Lamb has moved next to Dak in the locker room. He said he's ready to be the number one receiver, and he needs to work on the details, more details. Getting with Dak on the same page as Dak, and cut down on dropping the ball, which is what he did a lot of last year. He said he knows what they have in-house, and he says he has confidence that these guys can come through and do the job for the Cowboys in 2022. But we have our Deebo Samuel already on the team, in my opinion, and that's Tony Pollard. Although they are different players. Tony Pollard is a running back first, a receiver second, and Deebo Samuels is a receiver first and a running back second. But they still in all, they could still do the same things. I do believe that San Francisco used Deebo for. I'm hoping and praying that Cowboys took a note out of their playbook and are going to do that this year, because I think Tony Pollard could really be effective in the Cowboys offense if they use him as the 49ers used Deebo Samuel as a running back and a receiver, more of the receiver. And I think Tony Pollard could fit in there, pretty good in that role if the Cowboys decided to use him there. But James Washington, the wide receiver we picked up from Pittsburgh, he's out with an injury. They didn't go to a whole lot of details on what his injury was. It's some kind of a leg injury, foot injury, something like that. But I don't think it's too serious. But the Cowboys still need to figure out who they're going to get to return punts this year, because they lost Cedric Wilson, who did a lot of their punt returns last year. So it's still up in the air who's going to do the punt returns. That's something, I guess, that they'll work on in OTAs. But this is a voluntary OTA. This is not a mandatory OTAs. That's coming up in about a month or so, the mandatory. But the Cowboys have a lot to work on, guys, and it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. But Dak is looking really good. They said Zeke is looking just as good as he did last year, but he hasn't done much so far in OTAs. But let's hope and pray he's over his injury, and maybe he can have a decent year this year. That's pretty much all that's going on right now. I do appreciate you all watching, commenting, and subscribing to Cowboy Star. But yeah, I was a little bit bumfuzzled when I read that on my phone a while ago about Tyron Smith already being hurt. Man, figures, doesn't it? With that being said, we'll catch you next time. I'm out.